yeah, my first question, yeah, like, how does it feel to be in France? Is the particular signification for you?
You know what? We have actually long story with France. Like actually, the first signing was a French label, Kitsune,
Yeah.
with Idealistic. Then we put out Starlight. Then we did together the first album. And there's a long history with Kitsune and us and Paris. And then we went to major EMI, Parlophone, for example, so or labels at that time. So there's a long history, so it's always coming back to Paris, it's like a second home.
Yeah. It's been 5 years since your last album has been released. I know maybe that you've been asking this question a lot, but what took you so long? You needed that period to...
Everybody thinks, but actually I Love You Dude was 2011, and then 2012 we did the DJ Kicks with exclusive tracks.
Yeah.
2013 we did a single, 2014 the same, and 2015 as well, like Roller, Rose, Second Chance, all that kind of stuff. But we know like that our fans is an album fan base and not a single fan base. But we took our time not to chill because we still went on tour.
Yeah.
We did some stuff, so but we just said okay, no album at the minute. But then we decide, okay, now we need to do one because not we have to do one form because manager saying that or label saying that. We just say okay, now it's time for it.
So that's your third album.
Yes.
It's called Mirage, Mirage, or I don't know.
Mirage. It's like it's
Mirage.
right. It's actually a French word.
Mirage, it will be out on the 30th of May. Is this album will be different from the two previous albums? Yeah.
I would say no.
In what way?
I would say no because the album is more directed to the first one and a little bit to the second one, a little bit. And if somebody says like, yeah, but where's like the roughness in it? It is there, but you have to listen twice or 3 times. Like a track like Utopia, it's still crispy, but not as what we are used to, but it's still crispy. Or Destination Breakdown, after the second part, it's like there's drive, there's energy, and it's rough. So it's not that rough, but it's still in a good way, as a pop roughness is there.
Yeah, and one of my favorite was Dynamo.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a new rolling and scratching from
Thank
that
you.
funk. Yeah, and Utopia as well is just amazing song. So yeah, you did a very good job on this album.
Thank you.
I want to know what is your process when you make a song. What is the beginning?
This time me and Jens, because Jens lived in London
Yeah.
and I lived in Hamburg, so what we did was, usually when we sing together in one room, we working let's say 2 to 3 weeks for a track. But this time, because we lived in separate cities, we've just organizing us, and then what we did was we start to collecting stuff. So Jens was working on an idea and me too, and then we just said, okay, I'm coming next week over, and we finished this idea in 3-4 days. Really effective, like without thinking, just do it, you know. And that was as well like a different direction of work, but it was a really positive way of working because the ideas what we had was really good, and we had a lot of fun, and we saw a lot of pictures when we produced the tracks, and then at the end we went back to Hamburg and finished all the tracks.
Yes.
So ideas together quickly.
Yeah, and maybe it's a good thing that you live in Hamburg, you live in London,
So
you can have feedback every time, you know.
Exactly.
You send something, he sends something.
And then, but together we still develop the ideas. So sometimes it's good that you're not doing the same things always, like being in a studio together and working, or like just separate for a couple, come back, and then everybody have his freedom, like freedom in a process of working, and then you just take the best bits, and that's the result actually.
And do you think your music has evolved, you know, since the first album?
Yes.
Or the second album, yeah?
Yes, I guess the evolving is pretty normal. Like before, the roughness was there, and we didn't know how to write a song. Now we know how to write a song because you're learning. You are in a studio with other artists, doing for them production, learning as well. Sometimes if you're working with people together, it's like you're going in school because they know other techniques than you, and then it's really interesting to see how they work, and then you just go back and just say, hey, this is so simple, okay, cool, and the way of how we're working is like Mac Gyver or Indiana Jones, like that.
I found a quote this morning. Maybe you saw it. It's from 2007, I think, something like that. So it's if Franz Ferdinand are doing rock music, you know that quote that make people dance. Digitalism are making dance music that make people rock. That's very funny.
It's
and
funny.
Do you think that's the sentence that represents Digitalism, or could you find another sentence?
No, that's a really exactly good sentence to say.
Who found this? Because there's no name. It's
a guy from Pierre's recordings.
People who are not listening, Digitalism, so electro music or techno music, how could you describe the band, in like 5-6 words?
Because these days everything is like techno or some other stuff or some house, but we have the bridge to cross these scenes, and I would say we are the bridge of the music scene to combine everything.
Great, that would be the last word of the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.